Welcome back to Treasure Hunting with Jebus, guys, and today we're going to be doing two different things. One, we're going to be doing the monthly recap for the storage units, since a lot of people seem to like those videos. And two, we actually had some awesome thrift store footage when we were out of town, where we actually found a really cool vintage game. So for those of you guys that are into that stuff, definitely check the end of this out. But first, we're going to do the storage unit recap. December is obviously going to be the lowest of everything, lowest amount sold, lowest amount of money made and everything, because a lot of stuff was going on. We had a major death in the family. We were out of town for probably 2.5 weeks out of the month, so very little listing went on, so did not make much money on that. But just because the profits aren't high now doesn't mean the profits won't be high. We still have a lot of the stuff, we just did not list it because we had so much going on. So the money will be picking back up next month, but let's do this month. First things first, we spent a total of about $360 on all the storage units this month, which is low. We got a lot of cheap ones this month, a lot of like dollar units, $10 units, $20 units, so they don't really add up to much over time. But like I said, we didn't get many units because we had so much stuff going on. But let's start here. First, we're going to start with Poshmark because that's where I think we usually have the most sales. But started the first of the month, we sold some leopard print stilettos. There were some shoes, $20. A polo Ralph Lauren jeans. I don't know why I said that. A polo Ralph Lauren jeans doesn't quite make sense, but a pair for $12. We sold a jean jacket for $20. Some wool socks for $8. And weird stuff sells on there. Like, you put this name brand stuff in there, you're like, easy sale. And you're like, should I put the wool socks in there? Why not? And then they sell first. You're like, I don't know. You got the Timbs that would have the paint stains on them that everyone in the comments said, man, you ain't gonna get nothing for that. They sold for $40 pretty quickly too. Within like I think 4 days of listing them. So yeah, we do. We also have the Jordan North Carolina jersey. I think that was actually found a little while back, but sold for $25. The Cat construction wear, or Caterpillar, I think is the actual full brand. Yeah. Coat sold for $40. We have two of those. We still have the other one back there. The LeBron shoes for $30. I don't remember which ones. They were green. I don't remember the exact pair, but green LeBrons. Some red LeBron Soldier sold for $25. That old baseball hat we found, we just thought it was a Boston, but the B was actually an old Brooklyn Dodger baseball hat, $10. We also sold, I hope I'm pronouncing this right, Dooney and Burke purse, which I didn't think was an expensive brand because the name sounded kind of off to me. But we sold that purse for $55 used, and it wasn't in the greatest of shape either, so that was cool. Dickies jean jacket sold for $9. Could have sold for more, but that thing was banged up, so I'm happy to even get that. That was all from Poshmark. Like I said, that's the lowest ever. Usually that list is like 40, 50 items at least, a lot longer than this. Then we're going to switch over to eBay. Only a very few sales on eBay too. We sold some White House Christmas ornaments for $20. An Assassin's Creed watch, $30. A Pampered Chef 3-tier stand, which is in the box that we picked up and thought was empty. I specifically remember this unit because we picked up the box and it was so light. I was like, it's got to be cheap. And looked it up. It was like a $70 or $80 little stand, but we sold it for $60. We sold another lot of smartphones this time for $70. Some gonna mispronounce this too. Auvio, whatever they're pronounced, wireless headphones. They sold for $25, and that was literally it for eBay. We did very little eBay listing this month because we just had so much going on. So we did sell a few bigger things locally too. We sold a little dolly for $15, which isn't much, but those kind of things we try to sell as quick as possible, even though if we can get more for it, because they just take up room and we don't have room. I don't want to have to buy storage units and store my storage unit stuff in. I just, no. I want to keep it home. We also had the Ravens rolling cooler, if you guys remember that. It was like a little cooler to push around, had a Ravens logo on it. It's pretty much brand new, so that's all for $25. Some roasting pans, they were just pans, $15. My Zone headphones, another pair of headphones, $25. The Spin Spa Kit, I think that was the one for your feet. It had all different pieces in it that you use on your feet. That sold for $20. We sold the remaining of the records. We sold a bigger collection of records, but that was at the end of last month. The remaining ones this month sold for $80. We also sold that big Yamaha stereo system. If you remember us finding that, we thought it was worthless, actually worth a decent amount. Sold that for $100. So total was about $760 some. I didn't do the exact math. I was trying to kind of keep this up in my head as I was going. I think it's about like $760 to $780, and the units cost $360. So in reality, only like $400 or so this month. But keep in mind, this reselling only makes up like a small percentage of our income. This is not like we're gonna be broke now, because it still only makes up a small percentage of the total income. The YouTube videos are where we really are making our money from. This is just you know, extra money on the side that we use to put back into storage units. We don't make too much money on storage units because we buy so many of them. If we make a lot of money one month, we're just going to try to buy more expensive ones the following month. So that's pretty much all we do with that. So that's that part. And now let's get to the thrift stores, because we found some pretty cool stuff.
Checking out another thrift store. Let's see what we can find.
Alright guys, so the Goodwill is having half off on their game section, so I didn't think much of it because usually it's a bunch of sports games. But in the corner, there's 3 Super Nintendo cartridges. There's Paperboy, a crappy WWE game, worth nothing, but look what was in there. Super Mario World, not the rarest game, but it was only marked at $5.49, and then it was marked half off of that. So we basically just picked up Super Mario World for the Super Nintendo for about $3. It's usually a thing, I mean, on the low end, like $15 game, sometimes up to $20, and I mean, this label's in pretty good shape. A lot of times these older ones, you'll see the peeling down here. Like I used to have one myself, I lost it over, like when I was a kid, but this label was coming off. This one's in like really good condition. The only thing is on there is the marker, but that'll come right off with some like deodorant type thing, rubbing alcohol. So it looks to be in good shape too. Like that was crazy. Definitely wasn't expecting to find that, but I guess that's why you gotta check those thrift stores. So like I said, this is literally what I go to the thrift stores to try to find, is vintage games, and that's the first time I really found a good one in a long time.
All right guys, now we're at a random Family Dollar, and this looks like a little bit of public dumping here, but I mean, I see those racks back there, so it has to be Family Dollar. Let's see what we got. This looks so far like recycling, so random cars. It scared me. Alright, let's look in this one. It's definitely theirs. Look back here. This had to have been like public dumping at some point. Family Dollar didn't sell mattresses. Let me look on the other side of the last dumpster to make sure I didn't overlook anything. Make sure it's only cardboard. Yep. Cardboard as far as the eye could see. Alright. There's like one random DVD right there, but it's like wet and stuff, but I don't really care about it. Alright guys, now we stopped at a thrift store. I think it's called Children's Hospital King's Daughters thrift store, but it benefits the Children's Hospital. So let's see what we got. We feel like we've stopped here once before, but I don't think we were recording thrift stores at that time. So maybe they got some new good stuff, maybe not. A soft pretzel maker. That's like that brand too that makes them. If I was eating pretzels, I think I'd buy it. Books. My grandpa used to have this in his bathroom. Pop-Up, if you're watching this, you know you had this in here. I remember reading about like the Wizard of Oz and like how it was like a stork in the background or whatever instead of somebody hanging themselves. There was multiple editions of this. I know you had it.
Alright guys, so that is going to be it. I don't collect very many video games, but I am a gamer, and Super Nintendo has probably my favorite console of all time. So when I walked in there, I saw a little stack of the Super Nintendo cartridges. I thought for sure it was just going to be a bunch of crappy sport games, which they usually are if they do end up having retro games. But pleasantly surprised to find Super Mario on there. Like I said, it's not an overly expensive game. If it has the box and stuff, sometimes it can go for like 30 bucks or more, but the cartridge alone is usually 15 to 20 bucks. So for 5 bucks, I was like, good deal, then half off that. So it only ended up being around $3, which is pretty incredible. That's the kind of stuff you really do look for in thrift stores. I wanted to flip that. I can easily triple 4 times my money, no problem, but that's going to definitely be something I end up keeping. But anyway, that's going to be it for this video, so thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy the video, make sure you leave it a big fat thumbs up. If you're not already, hit that subscribe button for awesome treasure hunting videos every single day of the week. And if you want to follow us on our social media, links will be on screen. Just click the link down in the description below. Make sure you follow us on whatever you have. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, peace out.